Yeah, I feel like a completely different person than when I was 18. Like, I feel like just because, like, the beginning of college is so rough, at least it was for me, that I, like, kind of had to mature. And, like, I don't know, all of the experiences that I've had throughout college, like, I think if I didn't have those, I wouldn't have matured as much. And I'd be stuck being, like, a whiny 18-year-old, you know?
Testing,
So
testing.
first question, do you think freshman friend groups last?
I think in some cases they must and they have. But I think in my case and a lot of other people's cases, it's very much so not the case. For the better, I feel like.
I think when you enter college, you're 17 or 18 and you are still a kid. And it's very enticing to get to college and want to just have like your bridesmaids right away. Literally always they seem to break apart. I am a junior now and I still hear about the freshman friend group phenomenon, like do they last, do they not last, are they for lifers, are they not?
Some freshman friend groups are still, like, together.
Personally, from my experience, my friend group did last.
It's like obligate friendship almost.
At first it was pretty smooth sailing.
It's subjective.
I don't know how they manage it. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it just depends on, like, how you connect with those people in the first place.
There's definitely been more people brought in, and some people have gone.
I think they can last because I've seen them last, but I don't think they necessarily come out the way they went in.
I met my roommate Abby on the first day of school officially. We were random roommates and I was really scared to get to know her. I didn't know if we'd be super close, and I was open to the idea of us not being super close, but obviously everybody wants to be close with their roommate. Everybody wants like an instant connection like that coming into college. It's the most valuable thing you could ask for. And we became very close friends very quickly.
I found people my freshman year that I'm still friends with to this day. I'm still like really close to them. But also there were people that I met and was friends with that I'm not as close to. So I think it depends. I know other people have had a lot of experiences with friends that didn't last, but other people have also had experiences with friends that did last.
Yeah, I would say about kind of my opinion on like the freshman friend groups never last thing is like at that time, many people are very desperate for anyone to sit with, be with, things like that, to make it look like you've got like a friend group already lined up and like you've got friends and like you're already in that social, life. But those don't often last because people are just around other people to be around them. And when you dive into them, you're kind of like, none of you actually really like each other. Like, what is this? I met my friend Claire at the first dinner that we had, or it was like a lunch barbecue thing on the first day, and I just kind of came up to her and was just like, "You're Bear Claire from Instagram." Like, I just said her like Instagram handle. She was just kind of like, "Oh, like yeah, that's me." But then that eventually kind of became our dynamic of kind of like black cat, golden retriever, where it's just kind of like, I don't know.
And then we realized we were in the same group because of our FYI. And so I had to be around her a lot.
I also brought you cookies on the first day.
You did!
She did. I brought her some cookies for orientation dessert. Because I love cookies.
Yeah, so I kind of
And
had
if
to
you
be
give
friends with her.
if you give a Bear Claire a cookie, she has to be your friend.
hated living in a dorm. Like, I don't even know what about it I hated. It just felt like very sterile, I guess, and this actually feels like a home. I love this apartment. It's so great. It's, as you said when you came in, it's so big and so nice, and I love my roommates, so it's great. Like, with college, when you first go, people are like, oh, just talk to everyone you meet, like, try to be friends with every single person you meet, like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that is a good idea, but at the same time, then you just end up talking to people you don't like and you have nothing in common with, and it's like, it feels kind of like overwhelming and depressing to just meet a bunch of people that at the end of the day you never talk to again. Like, I feel like anyone who says that like freshman year was easy was lying. Like, there's no way you found all of your friends at orientation, you know?
Yeah. Never mind. For later.
Yep, I got a fucking stack too. You were gonna throw something.
Yeah, well done, I think.
Okay.
We were duking it out in the Mario Kart tournament. I whooped their butts.
Correct.
But it made a good segment. But
I
can you
met
do some Mario Kart?
this one person my also first day of freshman year, and they were an instant best friend to me. I couldn't believe how close we were. We hung out all the time. We'd hang out one-on-one all the time, which is a big deal in college too, like not with our friends that we shared mutually. I don't talk to this person anymore. I think we both came into our own throughout college, and I definitely think we helped each other with that. I don't think we could continue being friends because of our falling out, but I'm grateful for the time we had together, and I'm grateful for what we taught each other about life, about being adults, about love and everything. And I would never trade it for anything else, you know? And that's how I feel about the people I'm not in contact with, that I got really close to really fast.
I think you're allowed to disagree with your friends. You're allowed to disapprove of some of the things they do. And this is a problem for me specifically, but I know a lot of people have related to this, of like, you can't be someone's everything. You can't be their mom, their therapist, and their friend. You can just be their friend. Freshman year is kind of a charade. Like, you're just kind of faking being happy until you are. Sometimes there's an expiration date on a friendship, and that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that all of your time being friends was like useless. Like, with the friend who I'm no longer friends with, also because they no longer go to Clark, I think about some of the times we would like laugh till we peed. Like, I still have so much love for her, and I wish her well all the time. I think about her all the time, but I know that like that friendship was for a season, and that season is no longer. Yeah.
If you do stay friends forever, that's amazing, but I don't think anybody's ever signing that contract. And sometimes people have hard feelings about that, sometimes they don't, and that's the purpose of this film.